Hey you guys, and welcome to another book haul video. Alright, I am in a old location, new to some of you guys. I'm back in my living room. I believe you guys can see the Hunger Games poster, and then of course I think this is in the frame. My movie shelf, yeah, all movies. And then, I don't know, there's another bookshelf full of books over there. Don't worry, I have even more. Then there's another bookshelf full of books. And then there's another bookshelf that has TV shows on it. Then there's books everywhere. Besides that, my books are kind of taken over on some of my other shelves. Yeah, I really need to get some new bookshelves soon. So, yeah. Moving on from that rambling. I'm here to do another book haul, obviously. But, I deleted this book haul by accident last time that I'm refilming this, actually. I felt so dumb. I was just like, how could I delete it from both my computer and my camera? It was like, because I don't really remember all that stuff that was in that book haul. I just hope I remembered. Okay, I'm just hoping I remember it. But if I stumble across something I forgot, I'll put it in the next book haul, I guess. So, let's get started. And of course, eBay. What did I get from eBay this month? The first one I got is Dead City by Joe McKinley. I love that cover, huh? And read the back real quick. Texas toast. Battered by 5 cataclysmic hurricanes in 3 weeks, the Texas Gulf Coast and half of the Lone Star State is reeling from the worst devastation in history. Thousands are dead or dying, but the worst is only beginning. Amid the wreckage, something unimaginable is happening. A deadly virus has broken out, returning the dead to life with an insatiable hunger for human flesh. The nightmare begins. Within hours, the plague has spread all over Texas. San Antonio police officer Eddie Hudson finds the city overrun by a voracious army of the living dead. Along with a small group of survivors, Eddie must fight off the savage horde and embrace to save his family. Hell on earth. There's no place to run, no place to hide. The zombie horde is growing as the virus runs rampant. Eddie knows he has to find a way to destroy those walking hordes, but he doesn't know the price he will have to pay. And that one sounds so good, and I got a lot of it. And so the second is The Apocalypse of the Dead. And then the third is Flesh Eaters, and I do love these covers. They take place from different people's point of view, I believe, for each book. So that's going to be an interesting thing to read. And then the next book I got from the same seller in a separate lot was How to Be a Zombie by Serena Valentina. And doesn't this cover just And it says, How to Be a Zombie, the essential guide for anyone who craves brains. This fantastically freaky look inside the fearsome world of zombies takes you to the newly undead from first bite to fun-filled afterlife with hands-on hints covering fitting in a home, work, and school as a zombie, dressing like a hideous undead creature. Brains. Do you have to eat them? Get bitten, get gory, get your zombie on. What? It says that on there. So I found this interesting, and it has like some kind of creepy pictures on the inside. It's really nice. Here goes another picture that's not as creepy, but it was interesting. And then here we go. And then there was this thing, and it says, where is it? Oh, when humans attack. Let's face the facts. Once you and your zombie buddies start bringing about the end of civilization as we know it, humans are going to get annoyed and violent. Here's what you need to know to evade those human pests. Read carefully and stay out there. So it's kind of funny. And then they have like little articles. Who hunt zombies? Know your surroundings. Fight for your rights. Keep your head. So I can't wait to read it. It looks like a fun read. Next, moving on. These next books I got because I was looking for something else, and I don't really remember what. And oh my god, the train decides to come now. Sorry for that if you can hear that. But these next books, I wasn't really looking for them. I just stumbled upon them. I'd actually never heard of them before, but they seemed interesting, and the covers kind of caught my interest. So let's start off with the first one, and it is The Doors by Marcus Hitz. Oh, that's how you pronounce it. And read the inside flap. For countless millennium, the doors of the Fifthling Kingdom have defeated defended the stone gateway into Gridgard. Many and varied foes have hurled themselves against the portal and died attempting to breach it. No man or beast has ever succeeded until now. Abandoned as a child, Tugdale the blacksmith labors continually in the land of Landor, the only dwarf in the kingdom of men. Although he does not want for friends, Tugdale is very much aware that he is alone. Indeed, he has not as much set eyes on another dwarf. But all that is about to change. Sent out into the world to deliver a message and reacquaint himself with his people, the young foundling finds himself thrust into battle for which he has not been trained. Not only his own safety, but the life of every man, woman, and child in Gridgard depends upon his ability to embrace his heritage. Although he has many unanswered questions, Tugdale is certain of one thing. No matter where he was raised, he is a true dwarf, and no one has questioned the courage of dwarfs. So that seems interesting, and I really liked it. And then there is a second one. The sequel is The War of the Doors. And I believe there are more, but they haven't been translated to English yet because I believe they were originally written in German. So hopefully I love these two. But if I do end up loving it, then I'm probably going to have to wait a while for the other one. So, fun times. The next ones I got from the same seller. And other ones I haven't heard of is Orcs by Stan Nicholas. And I'll read the inside flap. Look at me. Look at the orc. There's fear and hatred in your eyes. To you I am a monster, a skulker in shadows, a fiend to scare your children with, a creature to be hunted down and slaughtered like a beast in the fields. It is time you pay heed to the beast and see the beast in yourself. I have your fear, but I have earned your respect. Hear my story. Feel the flow of blood and be thankful. Thankful that it was me, not you, who bore the sword. Thankful to the orcs born to fight, destined to win. Peace for all. And I believe this is a book, and it takes place from, well, of course it's a book, but it takes place from the point of view of orcs in battle. So I'm not sure if they're supposed to be the good guys or the bad guys, but it's interesting. So I can't wait to see it. And this first one is actually a bind up of 3: Bodyguard of the Lightning, Legion of the Thunder, and Warriors of the Tempest. So there. And then there's a couple of more books. Orcs Bad Blood, Orcs Army of Shadows, and Orcs Inferno. So yeah, I can't wait to get started reading those. Those seem really interesting. So and then the next book I got, I was really excited about. I've been wanting it. I've been on and off wanting it for a while. Well, not on and off, just I've been wanting it, but I've been thinking about buying it off and off for a while. And it is Slated by Terri. And this comes out here in the U.S. in January 2013. I'll leave the information for the exact date below, but I believe this is already out in the UK. And so on Amazon, there are a few people who are selling, used copies, and I've been thinking about getting it off and on. But then I was on eBay and I saw it, and I was just like, I caved and I bought it. I don't know why. I was just like, I could have bought it anytime on Amazon, and yet I caved when I was on eBay. So I'm really excited to finally get to read this, and I'm gonna read the back real quick. Is slating really a second chance? Kayla has been slated, her memory and her personality erased as punishment for committing a crime she can't even remember, all to make her fit for society once more. The government has taught her how to walk and talk again, given her a new identity and a new family, and told her to be grateful for this second chance that she doesn't deserve, her last chance, because they'll be watching to make sure she doesn't slip up again. As Kayla adjusts to her new life, she's plagued by fear. While she feels some alliance to her new family and friends, she wonders who she might have left behind. And if only criminals and terrorists meant to be slated, why are so many seemingly innocent people disappearing? Kayla knows a dangerous game is being played with her life, and she's determined not to let anyone see her make the wrong move. So apparently this is the first book for Terri, so I can't wait to read it, and it sounds so exciting, and I love the cover. I saw the US cover. It looks good. It's basically this too, but there's another picture in the middle between her face or something. It seems really good. So yay. And then I also got this, in August I got Stars and Stripes by Abigail Roux, and it is the 6th book in the Cut and Run series, and this is how the cover looks. All the proceeds for this book goes to an animal thing, so that's interesting. That's why the cover kind of looks that way. And you know what, I never realized I never told you what the series was about, actually, because I know I held the last book. But so I'm going to read the first book's synopsis, and this is what the first book looks like. Right there, and it is by Abigail Roux and Madeleine Urban, because they wrote the first few books together. But here we are. A series of murders in New York City has themed the police and FBI alike, and they suspect the culprit is a single killer sending an indecipherable message. But when the two federal agents assigned to the investigation are taken out, the FBI take a more personal interest in the case. Special Agent Ty Grady is pulled out of undercover work after his case blows up in his face. He's cocky, abrasive, and indisputably the best at what he does. But when he's paired with Special Agent Zane Garrett, it's hate at first sight. Garrett is a perfect image of an agent, serious, sober, and focused. What makes their personality a classic cliche, total opposites, good cop, bad cop, the odd couple. They both know immediately that their partnership will pose more of an obstacle than a lack of evidence left by the murderer. Practically before their special assignment starts, the murder strikes again, this time at them. Now on the run, trying to track down a man who has focused on killing his pursuers, Grady and Garrett will have to figure out how to work together before they become two more notches in the murderer's knife. And this is one of my favorite series. Awesomeness. I suggest you guys go check it out. Yeah, awesomeness. So that is it for my book haul. And so yeah, tell me what you guys have gotten recently down in the comments below, and also if you have heard and read any of these books and whether you liked them or hated them, especially the Orcs and the Doors ones. I would really like to know if anybody have read them and what they thought about them. So yeah, I promise to probably never accidentally delete a book haul ever again. If only, because now I'm wondering what books I have missed. But otherwise, I will see you guys later, and my to be read and my August wrap up should be up soon. So bye.